Thank you for listening to this audiobook. This is Drawn to You, written by Aubrey Hoffmann and narrated by Google Play auto-narrated voice, Michelle. Audio copyright 2025, published by Aubrey Hoffmann. Chapter 1. Olívia. You look beautiful, my mother said as she analyzed Sarah and I standing in the middle of the room. Sarah and I had signed up for a selection process at Werberg Publishing, one of the largest publishers in Brazil that was expanding at a frantic pace. Today, we were both heading to the last stage before being hired, the interview. I had recently graduated in journalism, and my only professional experience had been an internship at a self-help magazine. Sarah, my older sister, had a degree in gastronomy, and I was sure that I would land the job as a food critic for the magazine. I don't know, I commented, analyzing my reflection in the full-length mirror in the living room. Something seemed wrong. Something always seemed wrong. Maybe if you put on a looser blouse around your belly, you'll feel more comfortable, my love, Mom suggested. I looked at the image of my body, reflected in the mirror. She was right. The tighter blouse was showing off every single extra ounce of weight on my body. I'm going to change, I said, and went as quickly as I could to my room. I opened the closet looking for something bigger. I pulled out one of my favorite shirts, with long sleeves and a boat neck. I put it on and went back to the living room. Maybe that way no one would pay attention to me. Shall we go? Sarah asked, grabbing her bag from the small sideboard next to the exit door. I nodded and followed my sister to the car. Sarah and I have always been close, despite being completely different. My sister was my biggest inspiration. She was incredible in every aspect of life. She was an exemplary student, an amazing cook, and could stop traffic wherever she went. My father used to say that in our family, it was as if each person represented something different. He was the fun, Mom was the attitude, I was the kindness, and Sarah was the beauty. Sarah activated the GPS and started the car towards Werberg. The company had recently moved to Teresópolis, a city in the mountainous region of Rio de Janeiro. Not only the company, in fact, but all the employees. One of the key questions in the first stage of the selection process was how willing we were to leave the capital and live somewhere else. The company financed our stays, although they were shared. Even so, our interview would take place in a small office in downtown Rio de Janeiro. And Venice.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?